Hi everyone, Stephen Talby here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about starting your MLM business. Okay? The first thing I noticed that when somebody starts in my business um, that I work for, they generally get taught to make a list. Now, that is old school MLM marketing. That is not something that I recommend anymore. Burning through your warm list is probably the worst thing you can do. What happens is these people who generally are not they don't believe in what you're doing, or they think it's a big pyramid scheme. They think it's a bunch of, you know, a scam or a waste of time. What they end up doing is they end up already pulling you down. Now you've shown them how this works, and now they have more ammo to put you down with. Now, if you're good and you get a few of them to sign up, then you might have something going for you. But a lot of times it doesn't work that way. The people closest to you are the people you talk to first, and you end up ruining those relationships. So what happens when you don't, what happens when you don't sign anyone up from your warm list, the list that you wrote when you first joined? You either get two options. You go and talk to people who you don't know, make cold calls, and go meet with people you really don't know, or you buy MLM leads from a company. Okay, the problem with buying leads is that you get these recycled leads. These leads may be used 2, 3, 10, 20 times. You don't know. The company can tell you, oh, if you buy our premium leads, you know, we'll give you, leads that we've never used, that we've never touched before. The problem with these leads is you say, well, they're MLM leads, right? These are leads that people generally go and they'll click on these home-based business sites. They'll put in their information, and these companies will find them and that information, and they'll record it and they'll sell it to you. Now, what's the problem with this? Okay, so I'm on whatever, a website. I'm looking at some stuff about business, and I see home-based business success story. I click on it. They say you want to learn more. Go to the website. You put in your information. They send you whatever in an email. Well, guess what? You just got your information just got sold to somebody who bought an MLM lead. They have this database, and this company would send it out. So these companies are going to get they're going to get not only paid by advertisements, but by selling these leads multiple times. There's no company in the right mind is going to say, well, they want 100 leads. We only have 99 good ones. So we tell them not to pay? No, they're going to give you a recycled one. They're probably not going to give you 99 good ones either. So that's the problem that I see with leads, is that they're not people you know. They may not even be in your local area if you buy them from the wrong companies. And you're gonna find yourself frustrated with calling or emailing or texting or whatever you do to get these people, postcarding, to get these people to sign up. And that's the problem. Once they sign up, then you have no rapport with them. They're kind of left on their own. Unless you're really smart and you go after them and say, look, we need to train you so you do this properly. Most people just they don't really want to do that. They want to go and get these leads to sign up and continue to go sign up more people without worrying about that stuff. Okay? I recommend not buying leads. I am a sales leader in 2 companies, and I have never bought an MLM lead before in my life, and I don't recommend you do it either. What I generally do is I will go, and if I see, I'm at a whatever. Say I'm in a bookstore. God forbid I read. I don't. But if I'm in a bookstore buying a sports magazine, that's the only reason I'd go in there. I would walk in there and I would see someone who's looking in the general section. I'd say, "Oh, how are you doing? That's cool. What sports are you into?" Strike up a conversation. It really is not that hard. If you're both in the same store looking at roughly the same stuff, you could strike up a conversation. Hey, you're in a clothing store or whatever. What color do you think looks best? Okay? You don't ever want to. Now, here's the thing: you don't ever want to sell the people in the store. What you want to do is you want to build a rapport and get their contact info for later. What I normally do is I'll say, hey, blah 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 blah. What's your name? Oh, that's an interesting name. Generally, if it's Joe, you don't say that's an interesting name because that's just weird. But you want to talk to them, build a rapport, ask them what their name is, and then say, Cool. What nationality are you? Oh, really? Can you tell me more about it? Are you really into it? Are you not? And find something in them that strikes with them that you can tell they're passionate about. It's not hard to tell. If they start rambling like I am right now, they're probably passionate about it. So, you strike this conversation with somebody, you get their name, but don't give them your name. Let them ask for it. Then when they ask for it, right, you say, okay, my name's blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you. What do you do for work? And they generally say, blah, 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 I do this. Now, don't ever put their work down. That's another mistake I see people make. They will put someone else's job down when trying to relay this message that they have an opportunity. So they say, well, that's a bad job. You can make more money doing what I'm doing with me, blah, 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 blah. You don't ever want to put somebody down. What you want to do is you want to basically say, that's cool. Do you like it there? And they're going to say, oh, of course. And you say, cool, cool. You continue to talk. And then you're going to say, well, I worked for a very successful person. And say you struck up a conversation about a car, and this person happens to have a nice car. Sometimes, generally, multi-level marketers do. Sometimes they're modest. You say they're very successful. I've been working with them very closely, and I really think you're the type of person that I'd like to introduce to them, or that they'd like to meet. And this person, generally and this is a general thing. You can do whatever you want. It's called edification. You edify the person, your upline, whoever is going to do the sit down with them, or whoever's going to talk to them. You edify that person, and you bring person A, the one you're talking to now, to person B. And this allows them to think, for one, that person B is very important. They're very, well respected. You love them, and they know you. And you say to them, well, I'll set up a meet, but you only have one opportunity. He's looking for people of your caliber. You don't specify what caliber, really, it doesn't matter. You're looking for people of your caliber. And you let them know that if you make this meeting with them, that they're gonna be there, and they're gonna want to meet you. They're gonna be, you bring the potential prospect to your upline, whoever's going to do a sit down, and have them explain the business opportunity. Now, you could also do this. You could bring them to a meeting. That is also good. But sometimes there are no meetings. The thing that I notice with most people is that they start off, they don't really have much success. They do a couple cold hits. Cold hits by I mean they talk to a bunch of people they don't know. They get one person, and then they're off and running to the races. It's very good. People if they sign up with you, they don't know you very well. Generally, they're going to become very close with you. But the problem I see with most multi-level marketers, they hit the wall. They go through their warm list, they don't know what to do next, and they're told to buy leads. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button below and also subscribe. I have many videos on many different subjects, and I'd love to hear some feedback, comments, and concerns from everyone. All right, until then, Steve out.